Every night, something extraordinary happens, not just to you, but to almost every living thing on Earth. Tonight, we'll uncover one of life's oldest mysteries. Why do billions of humans become tired at almost the same time every single day? What is your brain doing while you think you're doing nothing? Did you know your brain washes itself while you sleep? While you rest, millions of tiny repairs are happening inside your body. If sleep belongs to the night, why do some animals come alive only after the sun goes down? And what can a blind fish living in complete darkness teach us about one of the oldest rhythms on Earth? To understand why we sleep, we have to begin not with ourselves, but with the oldest clock our planet has ever known. For more than 4 billion years, Earth has never stopped turning. Every 24 hours, it completes another rotation. Long before humans, long before dinosaurs, long before the first forests, life evolved beneath this endless rhythm. For more than 4 billion years, our planet has never stopped turning. Every 24 hours, Earth completes another rotation. Long before humans, long before dinosaurs, long before the first forests, the sun was already rising and setting over a young planet. Every living thing that followed evolved beneath this endless rhythm. Day, night, day, night. Life didn't create this cycle, it adapted to it. Eventually, something extraordinary happened. The first simple organisms appeared. They had no eyes, no brains, no way to measure time. Yet generation after generation, they lived beneath the same rhythm. Light, darkness, light, darkness. For billions of years, life adapted to the turning of the Earth. Over countless millions of years, plants, animals, and eventually humans all inherited bodies shaped by the same cycle. Not because anyone taught them, but because those best adapted to Earth's rhythm were the ones most likely to survive. But something remarkable happened. As life evolved, it didn't simply react to the rising and setting of the sun. Over millions of years, living organisms developed an internal clock, a biological rhythm that could predict when day was coming and when night would fall. Today, scientists call it the circadian rhythm, an internal timing system found not only in humans, but in birds, mammals, fish, insects, and even plants. Deep inside your brain, a tiny group of about 20,000 nerve cells acts as your master clock. Known as the suprachiasmatic nucleus, it receives information from your eyes, tracking the changing light of each new day. Without you ever thinking about it, it helps coordinate when you wake, when you become alert, and when your body begins preparing for sleep. As daylight fades, your internal clock sends a message. The brain begins releasing melatonin, often called the sleep hormone. It doesn't force you to sleep. Instead, it quietly tells your body that night has arrived. Your heartbeat slows. Your body temperature begins to fall. Your muscles relax. Your breathing becomes steadier. Long before your head touches the pillow, your body has already begun preparing for sleep. For centuries, people believed sleep was simply the body's way of shutting down. But science tells a very different story. The moment you fall asleep, one of the busiest shifts inside your body has just begun. While you dream, your brain doesn't switch off. It becomes incredibly active, working silently throughout the night. The experiences of your days are carefully reviewed. Some memories grow stronger. Others slowly disappear. Your brain is constantly deciding what is worth remembering and what can be forgotten. Then, something even more remarkable happens. Your brain begins cleaning itself. Scientists call this the glymphatic system, a remarkable cleaning network that becomes far more active while you sleep, removing waste that accumulated during the day. It's one of the reasons sleep is essential for a healthy brain. But your brain isn't working alone. Throughout your body, millions of tiny repairs are taking place. Muscle fibers rebuild. Damaged cells are replaced. Your immune system prepares for tomorrow. Sleep isn't wasted time. It may be one of the busiest and most important jobs your body performs every single day. But if sleep is so important, why don't all animals sleep the same way? Why do some creatures wait for darkness while others come alive only after the sun goes down? To answer that, we have to leave the human world. If sleep is so important, why doesn't every living creature sleep at night? As darkness falls, millions of humans begin preparing for bed. But somewhere else, another world, is just beginning to wake up. To us, night feels like the end of the day. But for countless species, night is the beginning. Owls hunt, bats navigate through complete darkness, leopards silently stalk their prey. Even tiny insects begin their busiest hours after the sun disappears. Why? Because evolution doesn't choose one perfect schedule. It favors whatever helps a species survive. For some, daylight offers safety. For others, darkness offers opportunity. But even these creatures still obey. A clock. Not a clock built by humans. A clock written by evolution. One shaped by the endless rhythm of our planet. And then, scientists discovered something that challenged everything they thought they knew. A fish living where the sun never shines. If the sun has guided life for billions of years, what happens when a creature never sees daylight at all? The answer may reveal just how deeply our planet's rhythm is written into life itself. For millions of years, these fish have lived in complete darkness, generation after generation, without ever seeing a sunrise or a sunset. No dawn, no twilight, no changing seasons of light, only darkness. Over countless generations, their eyes became unnecessary. Slowly, they disappeared. Evolution didn't take something away. It simply stopped preserving what was no longer needed. But something surprised scientists. Even without sunlight, many cave fish still keep a daily rhythm. Their internal clocks didn't simply disappear. They changed, adapting to a world where daylight never arrives. That discovery revealed something extraordinary. The rhythm of life isn't simply created by the rising sun. Over billions of years, it became part of living organisms themselves. As evolution unfolded, life learned to anticipate the turning of the earth. But perhaps the greatest mystery isn't why we sleep. It's why nearly every form of life still dances to the rhythm of a planet that has never stopped turning. For billions of years, Earth has turned. Day, night, day, night. Generation after generation. Life adapted, not to a machine, not to a calendar, but to the endless movement of a living planet. Long before, there were clocks, there was sunrise. Long before, there were calendars, there was sunset. And long before, there were people, there was the rhythm of Earth itself. And tonight, as you close your eyes, your heart, your brain, your body will quietly follow that same rhythm once again. Perhaps the oldest clock was never hanging on a wall. Perhaps it has always been the world beneath our feet. But thousands of years, before neuroscience, before laboratories, before anyone could study the sleeping brain, humanity had already begun asking the same question: what really happens when we fall asleep? Some of the oldest written records come from ancient Sumer. More than 4,000 years ago, they believed that sleep was more than rest. It was a time when the gods could speak through dreams. To the Sumerians, dreams were not meaningless illusions. They believed dreams could carry warnings, guidance, and messages from the divine. Important dreams were carefully recorded on clay tablets so they would never be forgotten. One ancient story stands above the rest: the Epic of Gilgamesh. Written more than 4,000 years ago, it tells of a mighty king whose dreams were believed to reveal the future. Before great battles, before life-changing journeys, Gilgamesh dreamed, and those dreams were carefully interpreted as messages that could shape his destiny. Along the banks of the Nile, another civilization looked to sleep for answers. The ancient Egyptians believed that while the body rested, the gods could speak through dreams. Some even traveled to sacred temples, hoping to receive healing, guidance, or a message during the night. In the Hebrew scriptures, dreams were often described as moments when God revealed his will. Jacob dreamed of a ladder reaching into heaven. Joseph interpreted dreams that changed the fate of nations. And Daniel understood visions that kings could not explain. To many believers, sleep became a time when heaven could touch the earth. The ancient Greeks also believed that dreams could reveal hidden truths. Across Greece, people traveled to the temples of Asclepius, the god of healing. There, they slept, believing that answers to illness and guidance for their lives would come through their dreams. In ancient China, dreams were seen as windows into another reality. Some philosophers believed that while we sleep, the spirit could travel beyond the physical world. One famous story tells of the philosopher Zhuangzhou, who dreamed he was a butterfly. When he awoke, he wondered, had he dreamed of being a butterfly, or was the butterfly now dreaming it was him? In ancient India, sleep was more than the absence of wakefulness. Ancient texts described dreams as one of several states of consciousness. They believed that while the body rested, the mind continued its journey. For many, understanding dreams was another step toward understanding ourselves. Thousands of years before modern science, people living thousands of miles apart shared a remarkable idea. The Sumerians, the Egyptians, the Hebrews, the Greeks, the Chinese, and the people of ancient India all believed that something meaningful could happen while we sleep. Different cultures, different languages, yet one question echoed across history. What really happens when we close our eyes? Today, science offers a different explanation. During sleep, the brain organizes memories, processes emotions, strengthens learning, and removes harmful waste. We can now watch the sleeping brain with incredible detail. Yet, despite all we have learned, one mystery still remains. Why do dreams feel so real? What if ancient people noticed something that science is only beginning to understand? Are dreams simply electrical activity, or are they one of the oldest mysteries humanity has never stopped exploring? Every answer begins with a question, and every question opens another hidden world. Subscribe and join us on the next journey. This is Beyond Hidden Worlds, where every question opens another hidden world and curiosity never ends.